This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe I.A. Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the FIU Panthers offense takes the field. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
They'll run it from the gun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. The throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker. Ball game.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. FIU will line up to punt. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast.
There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
He's loose. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Just steamrolling the defense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to take off. Oh, it's out. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Going right and going deep.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it at the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Panthers are flying down the field. They get him off. Well, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Looking for the time with the extra point.
and the running back gets a second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's 4. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes the handoff. It's Ellison. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So first down here as they go back to work. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Now on first down from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Makes his man miss. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Fights off a defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride at the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Number 13.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Trying to set up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Fires on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. FIU will line up the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock stops, we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense in press coverage. The play action fake. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Steps away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
That makes the score Florida International 28, Louisiana Tech 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's 4. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Might be calling a hot route. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? FIU pushing tempo. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, FIU. Great job by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The option look. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Ford. That gamble did not pay off. They bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Creates a little space. Nice move there. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. No, he got loose. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Louisiana Tech, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Stone. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Throwing on the run. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. 1 more carry, and this guy...
Touchdown, Florida International! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Valdez. On the move is the 30. Running through contact. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell in it.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The catch. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's
breaks into the open. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Complete in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. FIU pushing tempo. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Touchdown, Panthers. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Ellison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to run for it. He breaks a tackle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the Sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called with just a single second left. FIU will line up to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you